when the lockdown happens and everyone's basically under frickin' house arrest, he said, Ferguson, that million, 2 million, whatever it was, Americans were going to die from this.
2.1 million.
Yeah, right.
500,000 in the UK.
Yeah, exactly. When the lockdown happens, he suddenly rolls back, right? Oh no, it's less than 20,000. Someone else from Imperial College, which is very closely connected to Freemasons, by the way, and Freemasonry. And by the way, the part of the college where Ferguson works takes funding from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, which we are going to get in seriously to later on. Because Gates is absolutely, as a gopher, but a rich one of this cult, he is right involved in this in ways that we'll come to. So now he's rolling it back, and someone else from Imperial College suddenly says, oh no, it could be 7,500 will die.
Yeah, or even less. I heard like 5,700 or
yeah.
something.
But the lockdowns happened. And the lockdown happened on it's going to be 250,000, right? You imagine, Brian, another computer modeler came along, government advisor. Well, my model says that ain't going to happen. No. We don't have to shut anything down. It's not going to happen. How long would he be a government advisor? Yeah, 30 seconds. They get what they want to do what they want. And so we are now in this lockdown, and in a matter of days, weeks at most, we have gone from what people perceived as a free world to global fascism, global tyranny, in which a tiny, tiny few people have got billions, half the world's population, under house arrest. And it's been done by scamming this whole COVID-19 thing, which brings me, mate, to 5G.
Before we go to 5G, question for you.
Go on.
I've been watching Trump's live conferences every night, and he has Dr. Fauci and Dr. Birx that come up. Are they aware that this test might not be accurate? Are they part of this, or are they just following the numbers? Oh, you tested? Okay. Oh, you tested? Then that's a death. Are they part of this, or are they just reacting as medical professionals and scientists?
You'd have to do serious research into both of them to answer that question. But this is how it works. You've got a pyramid. This is how this cult works. You've got a pyramid, and at the top are the inner circle of the cult that are driving this globally. As you come down from the pyramid peak, you're meeting more and more and more people, but each step down know less and less and less of what they know. Because the only way that a few can manipulate the world as they do is by fierce compartmentalization, where people only know what they need to know to make their contribution without knowing how their contribution connects with their contribution and theirs and theirs and theirs, to create a very different picture to what they think they're actually part of. So as you come down at the top of the pyramid, they absolutely know they're manipulating. They know it's a scam. But you're in the medical profession, and you are told these are the symptoms. When you see these symptoms, you diagnose COVID-19. When anyone comes into hospital, you test for COVID-19. If they die of whatever, you put COVID-19 on the death certificate. So what's this great line? In and after every tyranny, I was only following orders. This is how it works. But some nurses and some medical professionals, one I'm going to come to in a second with 5G, have broken ranks and said this is crap. We're diagnosing COVID-19 for people deaths that have not died from it, and so on. And also, we're being asked to get old people to sign do not resuscitate forms. So some of them are breaking ranks, but most of them won't. They just carry on and just, they might complain and moan under their breath, but they do it. This is how it works. So you have this World Health Organization. Who's the second biggest funder of the World Health Organization, second only to the United States government? Bill Gates. He owns it. And so this Tedros, this guy from Ethiopia, from the Marxist human rights destroying government of Ethiopia, who was the health minister of Ethiopia and was caught out 3 times for covering up cholera epidemics, he's head of the World Health Organization for no other reason than he'll do what he's told. So the World Health Organization is driving this policy, a World Health Organization created by the Rockefellers, by the way.
That is constantly making the wrong calls these last few months.
The right call for the cult, the wrong call for humanity. And so from this World Health Organization, you're having this policy and this way of doing things coming down, and you therefore just follow it. You follow the protocol. And I'll give you a great example of that in a second when we get to 5G. So, because China imposed that vicious draconian lockdown, and then the numbers started falling, what did that do? It set the precedent in countries that followed. The way to deal with this, like China has, is to have a lockdown and keep people away from each other. It's a scam, and this cult is orchestrating it. While I put a meme on the internet in the last fortnight, and it's a picture of the Earth, and it says ruled by psychopaths, run by idiots. And that dynamic is how it works. You've got the psychopaths in the background who are orchestrating it, and then you've got the clueless, who am I, where am I, what's going on, people in politics, etc., who are responding to that policy like, oh, everyone's going to die, oh, we better lock down then, who are clueless about what's actually going on.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.